So, hello there, everyone. Um, we will be integrating electricity APIs for mobile NIG. Okay, yeah. So this is one of the most complex electricity API I've ever seen. Right, it's very complex because they return loads of values. Okay, which is kind of helpful on one end, but on the other hand, it is really annoying. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to show us how to integrate the electricity bill from mobile NIG. Okay, so you can see that we have different types of electricity bills here, and these different types make it very difficult to actually come up with an algorithm that will accept different APIs. Okay, so what we actually did was that we aggregated the parameters, okay, into one single URL. Right, so then that is what we're going to be looking at now. Okay, so like I said, we've gone through the pain to actually create a central check-in URL. So we don't need the check-in URL from them for now. So the only thing we need is the purchase command. Okay, so now in the purchase command, you can see the parameters we have. We have account number, we have phone, we have emails, we have customer name, customer address, customer account type, customer DT number. I don't even know what that is. Then amount, then transaction ID. Okay, these are the things we will be needing for us to be able to successfully purchase Ikeja electricity bill, so as IKDC or something like that. So, well, having said that, we're going to check. I've shown you Ikeja zone. Then let's check the one for eco distribution, prepaid, whatever. Okay, now the same thing here, but you realize that I think these ones has lesser, they have lesser parameters. Okay, but let me just show you everything I've gotten so far. Okay, so I'm just going to show you on, yeah. So look at these here. I don't know if you can see this, or let me try to increase the font for these. Let me see if I can increase the font. I don't even know where that is right now. Okay, so mhm. Okay, I don't know if you can, if that is a bit visible now, so that everybody can see that. Okay, I think this is okay for now. So just notice the way this URL is being structured. So look at KED co. So that's for Kano, as you can see here. Then ABJ2 for Abuja. Then Eco for Eco there. Eco postpaid for Eco postpaid, and so on. Then we have Ikeja token. Then we have Ikeja itself. So you realize that, let's start from Ikeja and Ikeja token. You realize that they have the same parameters. Username, of course, the username is constant to everything. The meter number and meter account number in this case instead of meter number. Did you see that? Did you see that now? Then phone number, we have phone number. Email, we have email. Correct. We have customer name, customer name. Customer address, customer address. Account number, customer account type. Sorry. Then customer DT number, then amount. This, okay, this one is, they look alike except for the account number, and this one says meter number. Okay, now look here now. Somebody is introducing customer reference. The customer reference is the same thing as meter number, but it is known as customer reference on this website now. So you just need to adapt and continue adapting. So right now we are going to aggregate all these parameters into one URL. So look at this Abuja now. The Abuja has a unique code. It's the only one that has a unique code. That's the annoying part again. So like I said, we are going to be aggregating it into one URL. Okay, so right now the final aggregation we are still maintaining meter number here. So the final aggregation will have to have meter number and all these things in place. So I'm just going to insert the meter number somewhere here now. Okay, so now this meter number is the same thing as the account number. It's same thing as the reference number also. Then I think we also need the unique code from the Abuja here. So we are now building the API URL so that we can consume on our own platform. Alright, so that's what we're doing now. So now look at the way it is. So now we have built the full URL that would serve everything, because if you want to use this the Kano DC now we have the customer reference, we have the amount, we have the transaction ID. Also in the final URL we have the customer reference, we have the amount and transaction ID. Okay, the server itself will ignore the other parameters. So even if you want these ones now or this one, we have the account number here. Okay, we have the phone, we have the email, we have the customer name, we have the customer address, we have the customer account tab, we have the DT number, we have the amount, and we have the transaction ID. So that's that. So that's our final URL. So now, having said that, now we have our final URL, but we need to put in our own parameters so that not the star now, so that the VBP system will understand. Okay, so what we do here is that I'm going to ignore this because you need to put that yourself, the API key. So the meter number is where we start from. So from the meter number, we have what we need to do is just copy, have that, paste here. Okay, for meter number, like I said, the meter number is the same thing as the account number, so I add that to there. Then the reference number to serves customer reference to is also the meter number according to their API. Okay, let me show you what I mean. Which of them was okay? Yeah, I think this one has reference, customer reference. So let's see, so that you know what I mean. Now look at it here. This person is checking. Okay, sorry. So you can use this for customer reference, which means that is the meter number. You can see it here also. Okay, but they didn't call it meter number here, they call it customer reference, which is an annoying thing. I don't know why they would be using varying things like that, but I guess they want to make you use their API. Okay, they want to make you use their API. So for the unique code, they want to make you use their BPP solution, so their own portal. Okay, so now phone number also we have it here. Just copy that and paste it here. These are all the parameters that BPP use. Everything you see in here, so they'll be replaced as appropriate. Right, so that's why I'm showing you that, so that you can do what's needed. Okay, so now customer name, you have the customer name here. Where is it here now? You have the customer name here. So yeah, then you have the customer's address. Okay, so there, then you have the customer's account type. There you have the customers number, district number, I think that's DT number. Then you have the amount, there's something we actually omit in there, so I'm going to talk about it when I'm done with this. You have the amount here. Then we have the other number. Where is that safe? Oh, in this case we use transaction ID. Okay, you're supposed to use other number, really. Okay, that's that. Then the last thing here is this part, because this part also changes when you look at them from up. So it changes and change. Okay, so here it says Abuja Kedco postpaid. This one it says Abuja postpaid. This one says Eco prepaid. This one says Eco prepaid. This one says Ikeja token. So all these things change. Okay, so when they change like that way, then we need to change this and input what is called service. Okay, now then we are saying service now. Which of the services? So let's go back to BBP now to see how it has been structured there. Okay, so here now realize that what we need to input, or what is needed to be inputted, what we need to input really is here. Okay, all we need to input is there, which is the third lane. It was on the third lane there, and that's how it will be identified on that platform. So now what we have here is the service. We need to input the service. So the service is the fourth thing here. Okay, that's the fourth thing here. So what I'm going to do now is replace these services with the appropriate ones. Okay, so let's check what we have here for the service for Kano. Kano says it's a small letter of this. You can see the annoying part. They use small letter here. Here I think here it was the big letter. So you can see why we had to aggregate. That's why we have to aggregate these things, so that we don't have variations and we don't have troubles configuring the electricity, because it was hell doing it at first. So after getting that thought, that was why we had to aggregate. Okay, so Kano postpaid, I think. So we didn't add Kano postpaid, so just add that by yourself. Kano postpaid. Then this, let me just copy this out. So you're gonna find the source. You're gonna find the source below the video. So we're gonna create a page for a landing page that you can find all those sources, all those things there, all those resources there. Okay, so so for Ikeja now, I think Ikeja is Ikeja. I think so. Ikeja is Ikeja. Let's just cross check so that we don't have issues. Ikeja is Ikeja. Eco, let's check Eco while we are checking Ikeja. Eco postpaid. Eco is postpaid. Sorry, I said Eco is Eco is small letter Eco also. So for postpaid. What's it 13? That 13 is for another API that identifies their own electricity with 14, 13 and things like that. Okay, that's what we are trying to that's what we are trying to say, that all these APIs are different. So it depends on what your provider uses. That's what you're going to edit whatever to be. Okay, I think this is Ikeja token. So if you are going to get Ikeja token, okay, you will need to add Ikeja token here. I don't think we have Ikeja token here at all. So we can just add it. You can add Ikeja token. Okay, let's see their command here. Their command says Ikeja underscore token. So let's try to do that. Ikeja underscore token. Okay, then this here will be this. Then we change it to token. Okay, then here we show it to the user as Ikeja token also. Okay, then you have that. Then for Ikeja prepaid, I think you need to just do Ikeja, right? Just Ikeja. That's all. I don't know if it's prepaid or not. I don't know. Is it a prepaid? I think Ikeja is just Ikeja. So it's neither a prepaid nor. So let's just put it Ikeja electricity bill, right? So this one is here. This is Ikeja, and so I think that's that electricity bill also. Yeah. So that's that. I think that's that for now. So you can now copy this and paste it back into our stuff here. Then save it. So we should be good to go like that. Okay. You realize that here we don't need this. I didn't mention this. That's because we really don't need it as this API is concerned. Okay, but that does not mean it shouldn't be there. Please always leave it there, but the system will not utilize it. Okay, this is the value here. The system will not use it, which is the meter type. We didn't use it at all, but the system will not send it into the other parameters since we didn't configure it to do so. All right, so that is how we've just configured. Oh, sorry. So I'm so sorry about that. Then the last thing to do after you've done that is to copy this final URL. Okay, then paste it here. Yeah, so that's how you just configured it. So you need to change this here. You need to change this here also. Okay, that's very important. Very important at that. Then we've already implemented the success code. Okay, so just click on save and you are good to go now. Right, you are good to go. So when you go to the front, so as you can see here that we tried, let's look at what we've done before, so that we can try it out again. You can see here the old configuration we talked about. So the new thing we introduced here is the Ikeja token. Okay, so which is what we tried out here, and you can see successfully fetched data. Right, so you can see that it's only filling what it's needed. All right, it's only filling. The others will be disabled because you don't have to input them by yourself. All right, it will be disabled. You don't have to input them by yourself and things like that. So it does not matter what is there. So you can just click on them, recharge, but it won't recharge because we don't have you can put this. We don't have we didn't put in our API. All right, so it will give us an error. Okay, so you get undefined or something. It will give us an error, and that's that. All right, so having said that, I think that's all for integrating MOBILENIG with electricity. So stay safe. Thank you very much, and stay safe during this COVID-19 period. Bye. See you next time.